Hello, everyone. This is Yolanda Anderson. I'm here again doing conversation with Demetrius Sims. We're so excited. I know that he's going to say some nice things, give y'all some nice advice. So we're here just to talk about his journey and about the things that God is doing for him in his life. So we're excited. So I want guys to remind you all, please go to my Instagram page, strong_couples101, strong_couples101. And don't forget the YouTube channel because this whole interview possibly will not be on all of the Instagram. So go to my YouTube channel, Strong Couples 101, Strong Couples 101. Like I said before, we're here interviewing with Demetrius Sims. So we're so excited with Demetrius Sims. So we thank y'all for being here. We're excited. So let's get started. So I just wanted you to just tell the people about your journey and how you got where you are. Because I know you're a dynamic drummer. You've been all around the world, been seeing all these different people, all these famous people and all that. But just let us know about how did you get here? What was it that even motivated you and that drive for you? What was it? So I'm sure people want to know. And I mean, even your, being then you're a man of God, I'm sure people is like, how does that work, and you still being able to stay in God?
Ooh, in the music industry, we can start there.
Oh, wow.
I started as a child, of course. My father's a musician. I was born into it essentially. But just to fast forward a little bit, now I'm in a producer space. So
Nice.
I'm producing records for a lot of celebrities, a lot of famous people.
Yes.
I had the honor of being Grammy nominated and just won a Dove Award, Stellar Award.
Listen.
So in all the different spaces, the gospel space, R&B space, rap space,
Yes.
I've been blessed to be able to work with so many different people. However, what comes with that is a lot of those people aren't followers of Christ. Or should I say they believe, but they're not walking the walk. So it's a difference. Like I tell people all the time that even the devil believes in Jesus. You know what I mean? But all of us are not walking, with Christ and walking according to the word. So just being able to navigate that space, when I first came into the industry, it was a little harder to navigate that space because it's like all the things that you want are in front of you. So you got girls, you got money, you got cars, you got houses, you got all these different type of things, right? And it's all in front of you. All of these.
So how do you handle that?
Honestly, it took me going through a process, right? I did a situation where my first record deal was like $180,000, and I got everything that I wanted. Like, I got a luxury apartment, I got cars, girls was not a problem. Being able to travel, being able to buy the equipment and stuff that I wanted, and all that different type of stuff.
And you're having young age.
And I'm at a young age.
Wow.
And in that, it's like you feel like you're on top of the world because you prayed for that long, right? So it's like I experienced that moment. However, the people that I, signed with, it wasn't the best situation. So it was more so of I feel like this is my big moment. This is the thing that's about to change my life. So I went into business with them, and it turned out to be just not a great decision. However, it was a decision that I had to make because hadn't I made the decision, I wouldn't have went through the process that God was going to take me through, right? So I get everything I want, do all these different type of things, and it comes to a point where the pandemic hits, right? Okay. So everything stops.
Yes.
Church money stopped, music industry money stopped, everything stops. And so that money you're living. And I didn't use wisdom and be like, all right, let me cut back on my living.
Okay, hold on, guys. You hear that? He said he did not use wisdom.
Yeah.
We have to use wisdom. When God begins to bless us and give us the things that we have desired, we gotta use some wisdom.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, yes.
I didn't use wisdom. So my monthly expenses stayed the same. I didn't try to
Pandemic was there.
Pandemic is happening, but I'm not
just
changing that. I'm like, shoot, I'm rich. You know, but it came a time where, once again, you slowing down. 2 years of us in a pandemic and things
Yes.
closed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, churches are not open.
Yeah.
They wasn't, so they stopped. The church I was in, they stopped paying us. You know, until they figure out what they was going to do.
Yeah. The funds changed.
The funds changed.
Yes. Yes.
So now the world opened back up,
Yes.
and at this time I'm like, oh Lord, I'm like at my last $6,000
Oh wow.
from $180,000, $6,000.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm figuring out, all right, how I'm gonna do this. My leasing now I'm gonna increase to $2,500 because I got that apartment at
And
$1,800.
you only got 16.
And I got
$6,000.
I got $6,000 left.
Oh my God.
Right? So it got to a point to where, like, I don't know how many people have watched my testimony, but it got to a point to where I got in a relationship with a woman that was not godly at all. She turned out to be, you know, into witchcraft and stuff like that. And when I decided to join myself with her, my life just crashed. Like, I lost everything. So my car.
Hold on. So this is real. You can hook up with the wrong people,
Yeah.
and your life, as you said, crash. It's like it comes to a halt.
Yeah.
I mean, everything changes. I mean, how did you handle that?
I ain't gonna lie. It was a new space for me to handle because I personally haven't been in a space to where you had everything you wanted and then you lost everything you wanted. You know that you initially wanted, right? So I got with her. My finances dried up so bad. I lost my car. Mind you, I was at her house when they came and got my car. I woke up and the car wasn't outside. Not only that, you know, before I could move all of my things out of the apartment, somebody broke into the apartment and stole everything. All my clothes, all my shoes. I had TVs on the wall. They took TVs off the wall. I had couches on the couches still in there. They took my couches. They took the couch. They took my couch. I had a personalized letter from Babyface because I did a session with him.
Yeah.
They took that.
They took it.
They took it. They took that. They took. He had gave me a bottle of Ciroc that I was never gonna drink, but I just kept it because he gave it to me. They took that. Like I didn't see it as an attack again. Like at the time, but now when I look back, I'm like, nah, that was definitely an attack.
Of course.
Because who just, you know, some people break in and they just steal and they just steal.
Yeah. But
you saw it like you moved my stuff out of the apartment. When I went back in, it was a sheet over my bedroom window. And when I went in the bathroom, it was poop in my shower.
Okay, yes, that's it.
Yeah, that was, I knew for a fact, like,
that's the
now that was an attack. You know, at the time I didn't see that. You know, I didn't see that at the time.
So let me ask you this: so you can be blind.
You can be blind.
Your eyes are wide open, but you can be blind, and you're moving because you're not understanding what is going on.
Yeah. And see,
oh my God.
I think the biggest thing too, which was one of my mistakes, which I openly, you know, repent about, was at that time was pride. Because, you know, a lot of times you grow up in church, you kind of think you got passed to, you know, certain things in life, like, or you're immune to certain things, like, oh yeah, you know, they live like this because that's them. But I grew up in church, so
That's right.
you know, I love God, and it kind of gives you this sense of entitlement that you are not. What's the word I'm trying to use? You're above tribulation.
Listen.
You're above.
Trust me, you're not.
Like being above that tribulation, man. Again, like God showed me real quick that it's like, let's bring you down south.
Okay.
And when it was happening, when I was losing things and I was going through that process, it was so painful. Like I remember crying for weeks. I called my dad and crying. I didn't know what to do. And he just was like, "It's your process, brother."
It's
like, because it was a situation where I know my dad would help me if he could, but it was one of those situations where he really just could not help.
Exactly.
Yeah, he couldn't.
God will do just
He
that.
would do that.
Because at that time, God is in training. He's training. He's trying to teach you something.
Yeah.
You got to trust Him totally.
Yeah.
I mean, if God is stripping you, oh my
So
God.
it's over.
Oh my God, but He's going to rebuild you.
He's gonna rebuild.
But when He start rebuilding you, oh my God, He puts you back in that space
Oh, yeah.
and even above.
Yeah.
That you know the demonic spirit there. They can't trick you anymore.
Yeah, Max. And one thing, it's crazy that you're talking about this. That you know, like when you are praying for certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed, and I think God revealed my heart to me to make me aware. I was like, I think I'm being selfish in my prayers because I was asking, because I had lost everything.
Mm.
I was asking for things.
So things.
So I'm like, Lord, I lost this, I lost this. Lord, I need this, and I'm naming things and I'm making a list, right? And the other day I read the story about Solomon
Mm-hmm.
and how he became king, and he talked to God and he said, Lord, I feel like a child that doesn't know where to go, right? And he asked, and the Holy Spirit told him, God asked him, like, what are you want from me? Ask me and I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Right? Solomon asked for wisdom.
Wisdom, so that he can lead the people. Yes.
He asked for wisdom and got everything else.
Everything else.
God said, literally, because you didn't ask me for
Because-
fame or wealth, I'm going to
Exactly.
give you that.
He's gonna give it to him.
And it really changed my
Yes.
outlook on the things I pray for and the things that I ask for, because a lot of times we ask for things, but the Bible also says, like, we start things and we don't count the cost. So it's like,
Yeah.
we trying to pray for something. You want a new car, but are you willing to go through a car accident to get a new car? Are you willing to be stranded on the side of the road because your accent's done clipped off in the middle of the expressway? Like, there's so many things that we don't think about. We're asking for God for
Count the
stuff.
cost.
We don't count the cost.
Yes.
So now, like you said, I changed my perception to thank you for.
Thank you. Yes.
And I don't know
Yes.
how you're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Sometimes I don't want to know how you're gonna
Exactly.
do it. Because I don't want to be in a situation where I got to go do something dramatic to be able to testify.
Exactly.
You know, instead
Yes.
of just believing that you're gonna do it, and then I testify because I thank you in advance.
See, people, we got to understand. We got to trust God.
Yes.
If we trust Him, just trust Him. You can't doubt. You can't doubt Him.
Can't doubt.
You got to know who your God is. Do you know who your God is?
Absolutely.
Jesus asked Peter, do you know, like, who do they say? Right. He asked him, who do you say?
That's great.
Come on. Do we know our God? He will never shortchange. He will never let us down. Oh my God. He would never let you down. But you got to trust. You got to trust Him. Yes. What else you got to put?
Oh yeah, I got some juice, man. I'll talk about now and where I am now.
Yes, because you got married.
I got married.
Yes.
Right? Which has been
Congratulations.
It has been the best decision I have made, just simply because it's like I feel the presence of God, and I know it's so weird. Like I felt the presence of God before, but now it's a different type of feeling. Like I wake up, my days are peaceful. You know,
Yes.
I
You're in that
feel-
line.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
more
telling you.
aligned. I
Yes.
feel more aligned
Yes.
to what's happening in
Yes.
my life, and just even my intimate time with God is different.
Oh,
You
yes,
know,
it is.
like,
Yes, it is.
I play this little game with God, and I love it because he get to show off, you know.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll do something that's similar. I know it sounds crazy, but I'll pray or I'll talk to God, right? And I'll look at something. I'll be like, I look at a tree, and I'm like, Lord, I know that you give me, us dominion over this earth.
Yes, He
Right?
has. Yes.
So I said, if you are with me, which I know you are, just for fun, blow your hand on that tree. And I will literally see a gush of wind
Amen.
hit the tree, and I'm
He's able.
I said, okay.
Yes.
I said, can't nobody
Hear
say
us.
me not for real.
That's right.
Can't nobody, get me not to have this relationship. And to be
Love
honest,
it.
I told him, I said, you doing that, even though you didn't have to, like, you were gracious enough to blow your wind on that trip,
Oh,
which increased my faith.
yes.
You know, so he knows, once again, he knows what we need when we need it, you know. Even my wife, for example, like her emotions be kind of all over the place because she's dealt with so much previously, and she is literally trying to get to a place where she can regulate, you know, in God. So she has a new identity in Christ.
Yes, yes.
And she's learning how to navigate it,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
So just even praying for her,
Yes.
just being sensitive to God, to be like, yo, go pray for her. Go pray for her,
Yes.
her womb. Go pray for her throat. Go pray for her
Yes.
neck. Go pray for her behind. Like certain things.
Yes.
You know,
See, we have to understand when you get married and you're connected, and as Jesus wants us to be, as him and his father as one. He is now twining you.
Yeah.
And what she's in need of, you're able to give that to her now. And then it's going to be in return, whatever you need, she's going to be able to give you. And I'm not just talking about sex. We're talking about the spiritual need. Sometimes we need some spiritual things from each other. And so we have to understand that when you God, and you're following God, and God is leading you as the man of God, he is going to tell you to do some things for your wife that she's not going to be.
She ain't gonna understand it.
Exactly. But all you do is just be obedient. Because, see, what he's doing, he's entwining God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is real, and I'm serious, because God wants us to be one when it comes to our marriage. And we got to understand what oneness means. Because we give and take. There's no I here comes.
Nope.
It's no I. So it's only we are one. So that means we're learning each other. Go through the process. Go through the process. And many people, as I said before, they don't want to go through no process. Nobody don't want to go through no trials. Everybody don't want to tell something happen. I'm gone. Why would you do that? Come on. You don't know where God want to take you and your wife, and what he want to do for you, and where he want to show you off his trophies.
That's great. That's great.
In the earth.
Sorry.
Listen, you don't know what he want to show us off. But we got to go through that process.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if just before you leave, there's any other thing that you want to give to the people or say?
If you're thinking about getting married,
Yes.
I would say do it, but understand what marriage is. Right?
Yes.
Because my next time, brothers, it's not about the wedding. It's not about, you know, looking good on the internet. It's not
Exactly.
any of those things. Right?
No.
I think like when we think about, you know, the covenant of marriage and like death do us part, we first have to look at our relationship with God.
Yes.
To understand what marriage is, because our relationship with God is the first marriage, and then you have your human marriage, right?
Yes.
So with God, you can't leave him. I mean, you can't. It'd just be a bad decision.
It would be a bad decision.
But your covenant first is with him, you know. So till death do y'all part, you know, and then you apply that to, you know, your, once again, your physical marriage. But just understand what you're doing before you do it, and always be willing to be a vessel to grow and be used, because you never know how God want to use you. And you being out of place could cause somebody else their assignment.
Yes. Oh my God. Hasn't it been a nice conversation? Had all this good advice that Demetrius has given us. We are so excited for him. We know that God is going to do some great things for him in his life, even more him and his wife. We're just happy about what God is giving to do. I just keep blessing over you. I know that you all going to have a wonderful marriage. You have some examples. You have examples around you. So you know that you can talk to anyone that God leads you. Please be led.
And go marriage counseling.
And get marriage counseling. Be led. Do not talk to anybody, because everybody is not for you. So we need to know that, but definitely be led by God. But I just speak blessings, prosperity over you all. And I know God is going to take you even in greater spaces that you never thought that you were going to be in. So we just thank you. Hey guys, oh my God, this has been a great interview. So we are so happy. So once again, do not forget to go over to Instagram, Strong_Couples 101, and go to our YouTube channel. Oh my God, Strong Couples 101. Don't forget, because all this interview might not be on our Instagram. So please go to the YouTube channel, okay? Thank you. Talk to y'all later. Bye, bye, bye.